I'm following up on a video there I put in the Facebook there last week about two dogs that are being stolen from the front garden on the 31st of August between 4 AM and 5 AM from Rose Hill, Wicklow Town. The individual knew the dogs and lured them out of the front garden. The individual is known, and some money has been paid already to the individual for the return of the dogs. Inflation has gone up though dramatically for the return of the dogs. However, there's a cap, and the cap was put on it, so there's a message too, I suppose, for the individual or individuals who have the dogs. After today, I don't give a shit about the dogs. But I tell you who does really care a lot about those dogs is an 11-year-old child. Ruby, you know Ruby very well. Ruby's asked me to send a message to the individual to please return the dogs. Her mother has actually taken her away from me, yeah? She's not allowed to talk to me, not allowed to text me. So I'll have to thank you very much. You've put me into a very vulnerable position. That's your intentions, as you said to me. However, I'm a benevolent man. I will not resort to violence whatsoever. But apparently there are some individuals who do resort to violence and that. And I'm supposed to live in fear, apparently, as well, yeah? Afraid to walk outside my own private dwelling in my own community. Which I'm not. I walk around the town a lot. I go hiking a lot. Why should I fear the individual words of an outsider who clearly has mental issues and needs assistance from professionals? It's a shame, actually, because if it's the same individual, he's a fine young man, has plenty of potential to be a very good spirit, and I mean that. And I never had any ill towards him when he smashed up my private dwelling over a year ago. Obviously I evicted him as naturally as anybody would. So, today's the last day. There was a deal made that the cap is put on it there, yeah? Take it or leave it. Or you can move on. I'm a stoic of some sort. I like the principles of nature and the ethics and morals that come with it, and the virtues. Apparently, some people prefer the opposite of those things. So anyway, please return the dogs. Share the post. We love our dogs, especially my 11-year-old. It's the only thing that's attaching me to those dogs. Normally I would shed off attachments fairly quickly. Especially attachments that don't serve me, emotionally or feelings-wise. I've great experiences and times that I remember with these dogs. I've gone for many a virtual walk the last week. So, there's no reason to take it out on the dogs or 11-year-old child. If there's anything else that one requires, one must mediate towards them and collaborate towards them. Not dictate and take what's not yours. That I don't accept. And nobody should. And if there's no services to help on the recovery, well then as private sector has to be engaged, which I've had to engage in the private sector now. So please return the dogs and share the post and have a good, happy day.